Okay, so there's two main styles of boxing. You have the outboxer, or just called the boxer. That's everything you've ever heard about boxing. That's a bladed stance, maybe a Philly shell. But the point of this stance is to maintain distance, okay? You want to keep your opponent at long range. Okay? So that's the point of that style. Sometimes those fighters move backwards a lot. Okay? And that stance allows you to do that very easily. Okay? But then you have the other side of the coin. That's the pressure fighter. Okay? Squared up. Moving forward. So the point of this style is to close the distance. You want to push the fight. You're pressing the action. You're making it a fight and not a boxing match. Okay? You want to get in close. You can do both from the same stance, just by how you hold your body weight. Okay, you got the front foot position, back foot position, and you're flowing between the two, depending on the situation. Okay, but the pressure fighter, that's the opposite. It's like the opposite of everything you've heard about boxing, right? You're squaring up, you're pushing forward, right? You can shift into punches, closing the distance. Okay, it's very wrestling, grappling kind of style, okay? So like the swarmer, the slugger, those are all just variations of the pressure fighter, okay? So you don't have to break it down that far, right? You're either trying to maintain distance or close the distance, right? So depending on the situation, you want to use a different style, okay? And then that's where you get these two different styles from, like two sides of a coin. And then you got the hidden third style, and that's your style, how you combine these two to make up your own style of fighting, okay? So you have to be able to do both, right? Too many boxing coaches, they act like the pressure fighter doesn't exist, right? They tell you all that stuff is wrong. No, it's not wrong. It's it has a different purpose than that bladed stance, okay? But you need to learn how to do both. You got to know how to fight, and you got to know how to box, okay? Subscribe, like the video. Peace.